That's what I would have been saying.
Next week, could you bring the clock? Dale keeps forgetting. Start a second term. Lovett goes up, gets it down. Through the middle. Doherty gets the kick out towards half forward. Push past the football was Gray. Now the handball comes out. The Giants into attack. Welf gets back there for the Panthers. Misses the target with the handball. Mitchell can't keep it in. And it will be over the boundary line for a throw-in.
So do they wear these colours all the time now? They don't wear anything near what they used to wear at all?
Nope. So a throw-in. Left forward pocket for the Giants. Jervis gets it down front of the pack. And the umpire will come in to ball it up.
They're very orangey. I don't think they'll clash with anybody, will they?
Just switches hat scrubby.
Yeah. So ball up. Barton pushed under the football by Milnes. Still in the forward pocket for the Giants. Welv gets the handball away. Barton gets the kick back towards the middle. Basically by himself.
Good shepherd off the ball.
Took the mark, gave it away to Rabbis, who runs through the middle, chips the ball over the top towards Ettridge, goes up, takes the mark. 55 out from goal. Feigned the handball. Costello gives him a lead, goes in that direction. Goes up. Got a couple against him. Karkek gets back to help out. Needs somebody to come and
got to
help
go
him.
for the football.
Around the corner by Turner.
Oh, hit the post.
Hit the post.
Jeez.
So 1-1 to Luke Turner. They go to 4-2-26. They lead the Giants 1 straight 6. They play on quickly from full back. The Giants.
Good
It's a good kick by Dwyer as well. Outside 50. And they get the ball moving towards Blair. Defensive 50. Tries to measure the pass across towards centre wing. Oh, good play. Urquhart at the back. Goes back towards half forward. Scrambly sort of kick towards Barlow, fourth in line. He's got some support as well. Ettridge was there. Vasika was there. He goes across the ground with the kick. Ettridge holds up in the breeze. About 30 out from goal. Rabbis runs onto it. Karkek across there. Kick off the ground as well. Dwyer has got some support. Short little kick. They missed some targets though. The Giants under pressure. Ettridge at 50. Had it and lost it. Spilled it away towards the boundary line. Might be happy with it to go over. Dwyer gets a push in the back. The umpire says
come on
play
up.
on.
That's a free.
Now Ettridge handball chain towards Turner. He's wrapped up. Gets the handball over the top to nobody in particular. Karkek running on the spot. Gets across there to start with and gets pushed into the ground.
Oh, get it out. Get it out.
No, the umpire says the ball up. I don't know how that umpire went there when the umpire was standing right in front of the
yeah, that's what they do.
Ball up. So it's a ball up deep into attack for the Panthers. Close to the boundary line in their forward pocket. Dwyer gets wrapped up, loses the football in the tackle. The umpire says play on. And still close to the boundary line. Fantella keeps in back towards the hot spot. Costello to run it. Oh, good play at the back there. That came from Stevens. No, Blaine it was. Blaine goes out wide, but the Panthers again. Working well across half forward. And Ettridge again goes back towards Martinu, has to sit and wait. Punched away from behind by Stevens. Goes to the front though now. Martinu goes with a tumble punt towards the pocket. The Giants have got the numbers. They've got 3 across there. Dwyer's one of them. He runs across towards defensive 50 with a kick. Barlow goes up, tapped away from behind. Barlow, handball, standing start, Basely, chips the ball over the top. Costello has to sit and wait, can't take the mark, back towards Basely. 30 out, left foot kick around the corner, and kicks a goal.
He nearly got a hand to it, but not quite.
So Basely kicks his first of the afternoon, and the 5th for Bell Post Hill. They go to 5-2-32, and they lead Geelong West 1 straight 6, and that's on the Common Affine Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, 3 minutes played.
Again, they had probably 6 or 7 defenders against about 9 forwards. So, Bell Post Hill get to where they got to get to, and West didn't quite get there. And that Barlow, the way he got the ball back out, they're always going to be a chance. When you're talking about the umpires before, I'm going to have a stab at this. I think the umpires would prefer, or the umpires' boss would prefer their umpires to call the game from 20 metres away rather than if they get sucked into near the play. They'd rather them do it from away than close in. That's what they always used to do.
So back in the middle of the ground we go, and now the ball is tapped down. Love it. Fantella knocks it forward. Again, Barlow a little bit further forward, so they just keep tapping the ball forward. It ends up in their half-forward line, going across Lima and Basely. It's picked up there, so West, they have a chance to come through the middle of the ground, picked up by Doherty, and he looks to go straight down the middle. That's a nice-looking kick, and the mark has been taken out there by Milnes. He's in the middle of the ground, Barton just standing the mark now. He's gone over, Timmy Barton, so umpire Ganacci says, come back with me, young Tim. And it's going to be a kick from Milnes. He'll go well inside 50, I would think, from here. And a chance to kick a goal for Geelong West early in this second quarter.
Well, he's about 75 out, so he should only be 25 out, shouldn't he?
We've got a
Maybe
kick of
30?
about 30. That's about where we are. I think, Grub, if we can read where
Yeah,
that line
I
flows.
can't see the line from there, but I would reckon about 30. But I didn't see him step over the mark. But Guanaccio's not going to make a mistake like that, so he's obviously stepped over.
So Milnes now with an opportunity, as we said, from about 30 metres out, almost directly in front. He comes in now, kicks towards goal. It's a nice looking kick off the boot. And it must be more than 30 because it's only just struggling to hit the post, I think.
I think the wind held it up, Smithy.
And, yeah, you might be right. So it's a minor score. Geelong West moved to a 1-goal-1. And a Bell Post Hill on 5 goals 2. 5 minutes gone, second quarter, with Lima kicking the ball back in quickly. Oh, straight over the top.
That's going to be out in the full.
Yeah, don't see that happen very often. They made a mistake, so an opportunity here now for Geelong West to go straight back at goal.
And it's Mitchell again.
So Braden Mitchell starting on the bike track. Gets back on the field of play now. A little bit of leverage and moves himself out. The kick is brought up short and through for a minor score. 1-goal-1 to that player. 1-2 to Geelong West and 5-2 to Bell Post Hill. 6 minutes gone, second quarter. Coming off in Hotel scoreboard.
So Lima goes into the pocket short to Burke.
Nearly done it again.
Missed the target again, but this time a little bit of work to do for Burke. He loses it though. Doherty taps it back towards... Well, he ends up getting the footy himself and going back to Jervis. It's a good kick too. Back towards centre half forward. Milnes takes the mark. He chips the ball inside 50. Oh, dangerous. And I think both players there have ended up with injury. I think
Might be
Ettridge, I think, who came across.
Well, all he did was try to spoil. I don't know if he actually interfered with him.
I think they both hit the ground really hard.
Yeah.
Because the ground is pretty...
But I think he's paid a free
there.
kick, hasn't he?
He paid the free kick to Geelong West, I think. Yeah, so...
Well, that little break in play gives us a chance to say good afternoon to Alan Moore.
Yes, the world's greatest secretary's here. Hey, who's that bloke? Well, he's allowed back. So just for now. Just for now. No, the suspension has finished, I believe.
Alan wanted 8. He wanted 8.
Well, no, he wanted more than 8, but anyway. So Alex Blair's got the footy, 35 out, slide angle, northern end of the ground for the Giants. They need this goal. He comes in. I reckon he's missed it.
Oh, look, they've got to take some opportunities here, otherwise they're going to get killed.
Now, boys, I just have to... Alan's done some reporting for me. Thompson, 7-2-44. Inverley, 2-7-19. So it's looking good for Thompson now.
So is Jack Kenny Hunt not playing?
No.
It's
Shane Lima gave the short kick away. He's gone straight down the middle of the ground. So Geelong West an opportunity. I think Lima head over the ball, tries to force his way through the contest. They've been able to move the ball back towards centre half forward. Players converging on it. Bell Post Hill, Rabbis picks the ball up, tackled. Good strong tackle and brought down. And the umpire says he's not going anywhere. So no prior opportunity there. Umpire will take possession of the ball. Good tackle, Durran.
Is that a bit cheeky?
What?
Resting your star player against a side that will probably play finals? That'll give you some bit of a...
I don't reckon you muck around with form.
No, you don't.
He's got the ball now on the half-back line. It's picked up there, and it's going to be Doherty that tries to force his way through. And the umpire says it's a high tackle, and it's going to be...
Yeah, if he's legitimately injured, that's fine.
Yeah, but if
He's
I'll tell you now,
Actually, it's
he
Alex
would have
Blair.
played if it was Bell Post Hill.
It's Alex Blair. He goes back to the forward line, and the big man standing back there is Ren Lovett. Ren Lovett is going to now to relieve some pressure for Bell Post Hill. He brings the ball back outside 50. I'm not too sure where he's kicking the ball to, but chases on. Karkeek leads in the race for the ball. Handballs over the top. Goes back to the player in Blair. Picks the ball and goes back inside. The kick a bit too much on it. And Timmy Barton trailing the contest. He takes the mark and will turn things back around the other way for Bell Post Hill. So Barton, low and flat kick, goes towards Dan Wells. Nice kick. Working for him, Barlow. Rabbis also there. Costello hasn't moved as yet, but now he goes. He leads up to the player.
It's hit him in the face.
Got a Falcon. Got the handball away, though, to Martin Yu. He goes further afield. Tar in front. Ball hits the ground. And he's not going to be first to recover there. I thought the big fella.
He tried to tap
He's going to win possession of the ball. He goes back inside looking for Rabbis. He can't take it. So Geelong West through Dwyer now have it. And he goes back outside 50. Nice looking kick. And the mark is taken out there, far side of the ground. And that might be Alex Blair again. He kicks the ball back inside. Turns it back over. Grubb, as you said, you can't afford to do it. Ends up in the hands of Reece Burke. He looks up, goes back inside again. Basically, Karkeek takes the ball, brings it to the ground. Running after the ball now is Harding. Taps it in front of him, coming through Ettridge. Done some hard work today. Ettridge has been impressed with his game. Going up the field. And again, through Doherty, they relieve some pressure and they go back outside. And Blair. Lucky these two blokes are playing, I reckon, Doherty and Blair, because they've had plenty of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you the stats in a sec.
Well, I'll give you one too. Josh Sluggett out at Belmont for Manic. He's fractured his wrist, apparently.
Jeremy or Josh?
Josh.
Oh, they've got a good record with injury out there, but Barton sees the ball over the boundary line. So as we go toward the 10-minute mark of this second quarter, it's 1-3-9 to Geelong West, 5-2-32 to Bellpost Hill. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, well, Jaden Ettridge, he's got the 12 disposals, as we said, but just going around, Anarchy 7-3-45, leading Belmont 2-5-17, and Thompson, the big news, 7-2-44, leading Inverleigh 3-7-25.
North Geelong scored yet?
North Geelong just got a goal then, 1-1-7, trailing Bannockburn 6-3-39.
So Fantella takes the free kick from the outside the ruck contest on centre wing on the outer side. Called to play on now. Goes along towards half forward. Lead on Ettridge again. Disposal number 13 takes the mark. Wheels around. Goes with the right foot kick. Long inside 50. Costello against Harding. Used the body nicely. Costello. He wheels around as well. Puts it out in front. And it's a 2-on-1 turner. Good punch away. Basically front and centre. Tar's in there as well. Tari puts the tackle on. He nearly suplexed him there.
I'll tell you what, though, he did it well. He could have easily got a free kick for too high, but he opened his body up. He made him run into Tari, and that's good umpiring again. Well, obviously it's nachos, but it's a good umpiring.
The other game, it's a thriller. Corio 4-5-29, leading East Geelong 4-4-28.
Ruck contest, Jervis just thumps it out a bounce about 40 metres away, and the umpire says throw it in.
Well, at least it's still a chance to make the 5-2, but if they lose this one, it'd be curtains for them, wouldn't it? Be good night, Irene.
Absolutely.
Boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Panthers.
What's that?
Dale's getting a ring.
So now Lovett gets it down, puts the tackle on, rips the footy out, gives it away to Fantella. Left foot kick around the corner, across the face of goal, and out of bounds on the full, so it will be a free kick. And you're going to come back to Blaine for the Cheetahs, for the Giants.
I tell you what, things could get messy here today too.
You reckon?
Went to work at 6.
Oh, no.
No breakfast, no lunch, and my missus going out for tea, so I have to go. It might get a bit messy in there at half time.
You might not come back.
It might get a bit messy, yeah.
You want to go speak to Bushy, he'll look after you.
Yeah. Oh, no!
So Blaine plays on, kicks it straight into the man on the mark. It goes back towards Baseley, 20 out, open goal, and has brought it around and kicked the goal.
Oh, that's what you don't want to see.
So
The old Bazuster.
Baseley kicks his second of the afternoon, and that is the 6th for Bellpost Hill. They go to 6-2-38. They lead the Giants 1-3-9, and that is on the Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, 12 minutes played.
Look, again, they've absorbed a lot of pressure in the first few minutes of this quarter. I don't know how many, because some idiot forgot
12.
the clock, but 12, is it?
Yep.
But look, they've absorbed some pressure, and they've been doing it pretty well. And all of a sudden, a terrible, terrible mistake like that. But the good thing about it is he made the blue. All right, they've kicked the goal. 3 or 4 Giants blokes have gone down, and we pat him on the bum and say, all right, next time. So, you know.
Jervis over the top, brings the ball down, but it's Bellpost Hill who win possession from that contest. And again, Urquhart brings the ball back towards Barlow, and he takes a good strong mark in front of Karkig. Needs to free himself up, does so. Fantella, little side step, gets around the oncoming player and kicks into the half-forward line. Reece Burke going back with the fly, can't take the mark. He's brought the ball underneath him. Now he's tackled, brought to ground. Umpiring quickly says no prior opportunity. So we're going to have
correctly so.
Ball up inside forward 50. Player lacking a tackle was Stevens.
Only his second senior game, Stevens.
So Jervis does the ruck work again. Rabbis tries to appear with it. Goes to Ettridge. Inside the contest. Umpire back in quickly again. So another ball up. Similar position to the last. So thrown up once again. Ball is picked up by Dwyer. Tries to force his way through again. He'll be held up. Again, no prior opportunity there. So umpire to do it for the third time. I think we might expect the quick free kick in this contest now. Ball down. Ball is tapped well clear of the contest. Rabbis runs onto it on the left boot, goes back towards the goal square. It will run over the top and bounce right through the middle of the goals. And Tane Rabbis now has his first and the 7th for Bellpost Hill. 7-2 to Bellpost Hill, 1-3 Geelong West. And we have gone about 14 minutes, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
That, to me, looks like a Tony Dozen set play. 2 or 3 ball ups. You actually called it. He could play a free kick. I reckon Lovett's looked at a couple of their blokes, obviously Rabbis, and said, give him the nod, I'm going to hit it. And, of course, it doesn't always work, but it did. He come up and then he had plenty of space to get rid of it. I reckon that's a set play.
Do you know the social club's right around the other side now too, Grubby? So you'll have to leave early, I reckon, to get there.
All right, I'll see you after. I'm off now.
Back in the middle, Lovett goes up. Jervis waits for it, gets it down. And the Giants get it out of the middle. Karkek runs off half-back, gets the ball from centre wing towards half-forward. Working their way back there, the Panthers' defence, close to the defensive 50. Urquhart comes through, little handball on the up, it's okay. They've got the numbers who work through. And the ball comes out now. They've done well. They get it back towards Kelly, handball over the top. They're on centre wing and they've just chipped the ball around. Fantella's got a paddock to run into. It sits for him okay as he got one hand to it. He handballs it inboard to Rabbis. Handball over the top crowd. The loose man to Turner. Back to Fantella. They're 45 out. He goes with a little left foot kick around the corner.
They're mucking around a bit.
They are mucking around a little bit there, and the Giants' defence working overtime. They hold it up about 40 out from the Bell Post Hill goal. We'll have a ball up.
I was actually going to say, you reckon this Mitchell's a good player? They should bring him onto the ball, but I think they have, haven't they? Is he number 2?
Yes,
Well,
he
yes,
is.
Yeah, I think
they
I've
have
seen
in
him
the
around
last
the
5 minutes they have
Yeah.
since I said that.
Ball up, love it, big thump away towards the open pocket. Coming back there, coming out Blaine, goes down, Tar comes over, drops the football. The Giants with the numbers again. They need to be good here in the last line of defence. Short chip ball's okay. Harding takes the mark. Not much to kick to, though. He handballs it away quickly to Blaine, goes along the line towards half-back. Costello's there, handball back inboard, Fantella. Goes with a left foot kick, only the 15, up inside. Turner goes up, got a hand to it. Barlow off the side of the pack. They break through. Mitchell goes through, gives it back to White. His handball is okay. Forward to the footy. It's all right. Archer gets it.
Good chase.
Goes towards half forward. Long lead coming out. Backed himself. Kelly got a couple against him. Needs to be pretty good here. He tries to break the tackle. He does, but he needs some friends. Karkek was there for the Giants. He picks it up at half forward. Slings the handball out.
That was a
quickly.
rugby throw.
They go towards the forward pocket. Toner, Addy punched away. Oh, Cam Addy gets the free kick. Just put his body in between the footy and Toner. Did nicely, and will take the free kick in the last line of defence. He chips the ball beautifully to Gavin at half-back, and they've got the loose man on centre wing. And their transition's okay this time. They get it across the ground. They've got Burke by himself. He comes back inboard. Kelly, he takes the mark. Just backward of the centre circle. Goes back out wide. Flacavento takes the mark. So right on centre wing on the outer side. Called to play on now. He chips along the line. Oh, he missed the target though. Milne gets back there for the Giants. Handball back inboard. Dwyer gets around on the right. Now they might turn it back to Giants and go forward. They're on centre wing. Just hold it up now. Lead on. Toner comes out. Addy right behind him. Ball over the back of the pack. Panthers working overtime at half-back. Addy gets the kick away. Back towards centre wing. Barlow comes out. Will they be able to help Flacavento the boundary line also? And it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side. It's 7-2-44. Bell Post Hill. They lead the Giants 1-3-9. And we have played 18 minutes in the second term.
Just going back, I know Braden Mitchell's on the ball, but what they've done is they've swapped him straight for Tyson Doherty. Tyson Doherty's already had the 11 disposals. You want them both in there and just hope for the best when you kick it forward.
So ball thrown back in by the umpire, trying to force his way through with Burke. His tackle high, says the umpire, so free kick goes to Reece Burke. Just on centre wing or forward of their centre wing. There's plenty of space forward of it. Long kick going in. It's a high kick, so Tari will be able to come from 3 streets back. And still
and clean up 6 blokes.
he did spread him.
It's like
The
10-pin
ball
bowling.
goes outside. Good bit of work there. Dwyer kicks the ball back outside. 50. Mark will be taken. Yes, it is. And the mark is taken out there by Blair.
It's out in the full, I think.
It is. Good call, Grub. Didn't see that. So a free kick goes Bell Post Hill way. Far side of the ground. So Flacavento it is with the ball. So he's going to look inside. Turner, short kick. Gone backwards a little bit, but they still maintain that possession. Which Gavin short. The longer option is to the pocket. Coming out. Etheridge can't take the mark. The ball runs over the boundary line, so we're going to have a throw in that position, just outside their forward 50. So I love it to throw the ball back in now. It's there. Karkek doing the ruck work against him. White was there, didn't take possession, but was taken out of the contest. Flacavento puts boot to ball, goes into the forward line. The bounce wasn't favouring the big fella on top, but Richie emerges with it, comes outside, and the mark is taken by Durran. So Durham now spins, little short kick outside 50, goes back to Dwyer. Had some competition there from Basey, one possession of it, goes over the top to White, who continues to run. They put the ball in.
Tackle.
Set a tackle. You're right, should have laid the tackle, would have had him cold, but he decided to bump, hands turned back over now, but he's gone back and he's won possession of it once again, and he's been held up. Umpire comes in, and we'll ball it up on centre wing. Too sure he's doing the ruck work for Belpost Hill. I don't think anyone's nominated, so Karkeek doing the ruck work by himself. Ball comes out, and underneath the contest is White trying to force his way through between the legs of Dan Well, I think it is, and he's going to be giving the ball back to the umpire, so we're going to have another ball up. Still on centre wing. This time the ruckman get to it. Love it, doing the ruck work. Karkeek does nicely, taps the ball down. Picked up by White on the left boot. He goes into the half-forward line. Addie's there. He's up. Ball at the ground level. It's won by Belpost Hill. Gray got the handball outside. Lima had it. He's tackled. And now the kick off the ground. Was it over than the full? No, it wasn't.
Nope.
The umpire says that's okay. So there's going to be a ball in between the half-forward line and forward pocket for Geelong West. So we've gone nearly 20 minutes in this second quarter. 1-3-9 to Geelong West. 7-2-44 to Belpost Hill. Coming to Fiend Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
So throw in. Love it. Over his head, back of the pack. Mitchell's got it. Kicks around the corner. Right foot misses to the far side through for one behind. 1 goal to his tally. Geelong West go to 1-4-10. They trail Belpost Hill 7-2-44. Coming to Fiend Hotel, second quarter scoreboard. Lima, as always, with the kicking in duties for the Panthers. Going to the outer side. Puts it up outside 50, but it's all Geelong West. Milnes takes the mark. Goes back inside. Oh, it's a good
He got
kick.
it.
Oh, just.
He's got it. He had it, lost it, but he's got it.
So,
And I love the value of a big, long 50-metre kick, but you've got to kick it to where some of your teammates are. Okay, that's un-Belpost Hill like that.
so Doherty has it.
Where's he come from?
So he was Bell Park's seconds 2 years ago. And runner-up in last year's best and fairest.
50 out to the goal square. Punched away. Still in play. Is it kept in? No, it's not.
No.
Boundary umpire
Who
says
was
it's
it?
out.
Tyson Doherty.
Oh, Doherty.
And he'll go down in history as the last bloke ever to kick a goal in the Cheetahs jumper against Werribee, and he was playing with a broken foot, they reckon.
Well, if I was, he might be changing my name.
Boundary throw in. Right forward pocket.
Wondered
Best-
where you were going with that.
No, don't worry. It's always better than being called grubby. Anyway, back to the middle of the ground. Oh, was that a mark? Yes, it was. Ettridge. Jeez, he's done some hard work today. And a long way from goal, too, because he's at half back and he goes towards centre wing. Costello in front, Harding.
Against
Did nicely.
Costello.
Yeah. Oh,
And 50? No.
be careful.
Not just.
So Harding. Oh,
Well, that is.
That is. The ball's
That
thrown
is.
away. And now Harding's run away. No, Harding has to come back. I tried to give the footy.
Almost did the Nick
To
Well,
Asia.
the ball bounced in the middle of it. It
It
wasn't
did.
returned on the full.
So Harding now goes to half forward. Packed. Oh, jeez. That big fella, love it. Just puts his hands up and goes bang. Takes the mark. At half back. Slows the play down. Goes along the line now. Runs his measure.
Mongrel
Goes
kick.
towards centre wing. Giants with the numbers. Archer can't take it with him. Pushed off the footy by Costello. Still in the field of play. Now it's not. Welve in the ball. Seen over the line. Nick Costello. Trent Archer not happy with each other. Be careful, Nick. Robbo comes in. Agent provocateur. Still not happy with each other, the two of them. The umpire says go away. Boundary throw in.
Might be in the Archer name.
Might be. There's a blood rule there, so I think Milnes is off with the blood rule. Boundary umpire will throw the footy in. Centre wing. 24 played, second term. 7-2 playing 1-4. Karkek in the ruck contest. Over the back of the pack. Blair's in there. Urquhart as well. Handball came out. Stevens on centre wing for Geelong West. Finds a pathway. Mitchell gave it to a standing start. Had to go and pick it up himself again. It's okay. They've got it to Karkek, who's spread. Goes wide with the kick. It's okay.
Still too far out, you would think.
And the handball comes quickly from Smith. Gets it away to Ritchie, who goes along with the kick. Off hands and through for one behind. So the Giants go to 1-5-11. And they trail Bell Post till 7-2-44. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 24 played.
So quick in by Addy, goes over the top. Lima has it now. They've got runners outside. Willie Urquhart's on centre wing and in space. Barlow would be the next target. He's looking for the hands inside, but they've held him up nicely here, Geelong West.
Yeah, they did well.
Yeah, they have. And now Willie Urquhart's just looking to where he's going to deliver the ball. He goes long in towards Costello. He tries to hold his teammate or opponent out, but ends up in the hands there of Dwyer, who kicks back outside 50 over the top. Urquhart coming back has given the ball away, and it's gone to Flacavento. Lucky bounce. They go back towards Costello once again. Ettridge again, I'll tell you what.
There's nearly a push from Costello too.
So he goes quickly towards Tar. He's out in front. He's going to take some stopping. He didn't put his hands, or he put his hands up, couldn't take the mark. Barlow off a step, goes back to the goal square. Mark, will it be taken? It's going to be tapped through for a rush behind to Bell Post Hill. They move now to 7-3. And Giants are on 1-5, so the ball back in quickly to the back pocket. They put it in towards Carkeek. He can't pick it up, but big fella Lovett does. Puts the handball out. Going back to try and win possession is Mitchell. Coming through as Carkeek. He's picked the ball up and tackled by Lovett. Umpire says it's mine once again.
Just over at North Geelong, Bannockburn 8 goals, 654. They've had 7 individual goal kickers, with Jake Peters with 2 and North Geelong 2-1-13.
So ball now emerges from the contest. It's Doherty. He kicks the ball towards Milne. And Chisney Milne now just backward of centre wing, goes into the half-forward line. He said his teammate a bit of a task here because Lima's been able to go back, collect, win the ball. Handball's a long one outside to Muir, who's in a little bit of space. He goes back into the middle of the ground, over the top of Fantella. Milne's there. Fantella went back and collected it, then picked it up, put it down. Ball comes out the back of the contest. West, numbers around it, picked up by Milne, got the handball away. And it's Stevens who goes to the forward line, long to the goal square. Where's the runners? Then the ball at ground level, and it's going to be Cam Addy. He says, I'm just going to push it through. Are a minor score. And they move to 1-6 now, 12, 7-3 to Bell Post Hill. And Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
So Addy kicking in short this time. Fantella takes the mark. Goes to half back. Easy kick.
Well, they've got to stop the next one.
So Muir's got it. Defensive 50. Goes backwards. Holding the ball up now.
That should be play on.
What, when you go backwards?
Yeah, play on. Got to stop that rubbish.
Flacavento goes with a long kick over the head of Barlow. Carkeek at the back. Just to get away, they don't argue. He got rid of the football just in time. Out of bounce for a throw in centre wing on the outer side.
And was it Lima or Fantella, that handball? He handballed it further than I can kick the damn thing.
The old Polly.
Yeah.
So throw in centre wing. Carkeek and Barton over the back of the pack. Mitchell, handball to Doherty. Goes to half forward, measures the pass. Milne takes it, 60 out from goal. Goes to the right foot, kick into the pocket, lead on. Oh, jeez.
Good mark.
Tell you what, it's a good mark. Cam Addy's in trouble too. He got one, I think, as a drive-by. He gets up a bit proppy.
In the hip, maybe?
I think he might have gotten in the leg, actually, did he? And meanwhile, back of the ranch, Andrew Smith's taken the mark in the right forward pocket, about 35 out. A good kick from there. So he's going to come in now. Try and put the Giants second on the board.
End of 40-minute goal drought.
Comes in, close to the line. Addy, though, look, recovered nicely and punches it through for another behind. So they go to 1-7-13 now. The Giants, and Bell Post Hill 7-3-45. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played.
So ball, Addy just waiting to see where he's going to bring the ball back in. He comes club room side, long kick, outside 50. Barton's there, ball runs out the back. Flacavento tried to tap it forward, went back behind. He went back and tried to collect it. It was actually Barton went back and tried to collect it. The ball's gone over the boundary line, so we're going to have a throw in.
If they get to 7, 8, 9 goals up in the third quarter and Addy's a bit sore, you just bring him off and say, have a spell. The percentage ain't going to be any good to them the way they're not going to get top spot.
Well, they should put Danny Gray on toner, because Danny's assignment during the home and away season is you get the dangerous forward unless we play a top 3 team.
So the ball back in by the umpire. Now there's a high tackle there, and it's going to be won by Kelly. And Kelly now from the half-back line for Bell Post Hill. Players leading up. Ettridge is going to be the target once again. Ball is spoiled from behind, so at ground level, picked up Basely. Tried to tap it further afield. Bell Post still, they can't win the possession of the ball this time. It's Lima who goes backwards. They're running around in circles a bit, the West players, but they were able to maintain possession. Now it's picked up and kicked forward. Vasika runs onto it. Dwyer's with him, and he will see the ball over the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in.
Righto, that'll do, mate. Cut it out.
He's waiting for the umpire to restart the play. Grubby's just giving some instructions. Thrown in. This time, Barton doing the ruck work. Big tap in towards centre half forward. Coming up. Ball goes back outside from Barlow. Fantella kicks back towards goal. It will run through for a minor score. His first score of the afternoon. 7-4 now to Bell Post Hill. 1-7 to Geelong West as we tick towards about 30 minutes of this second quarter.
Just a couple of basics. If you're standing on a bloke when there's a contest, stand in alongside him. Don't give him a metre.
So Dwyer brings the ball in, back inside, and it's a long kick outside 50, picked up by Doherty. He goes out towards centre wing. The kick went over the top of the hands of Blair. Can he run onto what he can? He's got plenty of time to steady now. On the right boot, goes into the half-forward line, low and flat. Toner, good lead up, but couldn't hold onto the ball. And the ball runs back over the boundary line, so another ball in to take place.
You doing Doherty stats?
13.
13.
7 in the first and 6 this one.
That's that. Not that ball hitting them in the head and that. They got a proper stat.
I do these 6 jobs and you do that one.
So it's right.
All I'm asking you, all I'm asking you is to do it properly this week.
We like the bite back.
Just do it properly this week, will you?
White goes back into the forward pocket behind Welve, taps it away. At the ground level, he's going back. He wins possession of the ball. He got a boot to it, and he goes back towards half-forward line. Picked up again, brought out of there. It was Blair again, I think it was. His kick was turned over. And Barlow, who's won possession of the ball, runs towards centre wing, delivers it towards Ettridge. And you would think of the current form, he'd pick it up, but it goes to Vasika. Has a look back inside. Mitch Gavin, and he has got the ball. So he looks now towards Tar, the lead-up player. Oh.
No mark! No mark! No mark! No mark!
That's not a mark.
No mark.
Jones has played it. He has paid it.
Nah.
Where's the other umpires?
He's coming down. He's going to have something to say this
No,
week.
he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not. So Justin Tarr just being pushed around.
Oh, gee.
Might have long fingers. We might have seen the end of fingers touching the ball. So Justin Tarr to come in now after the siren. Kicks it goal. And I think he's got it
too.
Justin Tarr gets his second of the afternoon and the 8th for Bell Post Hill. They're 8-4. And they lead Geelong West on 1-7. Goal kickers to this stage of the day for the Soldier goal kicker still is Braden Mitchell for Geelong West. We have 2 each to Caleb Basely and Justin Tarr. 1 to Train Ravis, Nick Costello, Nick Martineau and Luke Turner.
So 8-4-52 Bell Post Hill. They lead Geelong West 1-7-13 at half time. Take a break. Back with the second half after this. 94.7 The Pulse.